Welcome back to the Asylum. Today is Monday and the first video I've put out in almost a week. So it's been quite some time here. This is due just to personal life matters, stuff like that. But I am back and I will be having at least 3 videos a week. So if I could do 3 videos a day, you know, I would, but you know, life, kids, work, all that fun stuff. But today, anyway, we are going to be taking a look at Five Finger Death Punch, Cold. This is an official lyric video and one of their newest songs. Now, I'm not the biggest Five Finger Death Punch fan, but I know quite a few people who are. I also know a lot of people that just scream they're not metal and everything like that, and that's fine. Everybody has their opinion. Everybody does, no matter what we do. But I am going to give them some screen time because I do like some of their songs. And maybe this one will be good. Maybe I chose it just because it applies to the negative 50-degree temperature I have outside right now. Because it is freaking cold. Alright, so we're gonna check it out. So this is Five Finger Death Punch, Cold. I like lyric videos too because they let me actually focus on the song instead of the video.
I'm gazing upward, a world I can't embrace. There's only thorns and splinters, venom in my veins. It's okay to cry out when it's driving you insane. But somehow, someday, I'll have to face the pain. It's all gone cold, but no one wants the blame. It's all so wrong, but who am I? Who am I to say?
Okay, so far to me, this song sounds very much like it's about depression. Just for the fact of having to deal with something nobody wants to take the blame and you're feeling cold. It to me sounds like depression. Now, that's just my take on the first, 55 seconds of a song. So we'll see if it really breaks down to that, but that's my first impression. Or even just something that you need to deal with that you can't.
I'm begging for forgiveness.
I love that drop. That was so good.
If God is listening, he knows I'm not the only one. It's okay to lash out from the rules that I'm enslaved. But somehow, someday, I'll have to turn the page. It's all gone cold.
Love it. I'm loving this. This is so good. I love how heavy the music turned. Now, it's not overly heavy, don't get me wrong. This isn't like some thrash metal song or something like that. But I love how heavy in comparison to what the lyrics are. The song is, because let's not break it down, but it went from this really calm tempo of just really, it was the lead singer. But the breakdown into the music, that drop into the actual music of the song, it's heavy for the tone of the song, is what I'm getting at. It went very heavy for the tone of the song. And now we've seen lots of bands that have, soft singing with a lot of heavy metal to it. But this is a different type of heavy. This is almost like emotionally heavy, not just I'm playing hard. It's emotionally heavy. You can feel what they're trying to portray.
It's all so wrong, but no one wants to blame. It's all gone cold. There's nothing left to gain. It's all so wrong.
nice guitar solo.
My heart's an endless winter filled with rage. I'm looking forward to forgetting yesterday.
This is 100% depression. You cannot tell me different. You probably could if you found out a good way to do it, but this sounds 100% like depression. Like, I want to forget yesterday. Like, come on. This is 100% depression. This is a breakdown of depression or something that was going on within their lives or live. And it's one of those feelings that you just don't want to deal with. One of those situations you just don't want to deal with. If you get my drift, because really, why would nobody wants to deal with the BS of life right now? There is far too much of it. But I know this feeling. It's like, you know what? I'll deal with it tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes and I'm like, I wish I could just forget what happened yesterday. Because I don't want to deal with it. I like this song. It speaks to me more on a personal level than a lot of the songs that I've been listening to do.
It's all gone cold, and no one wants to change. It's all so wrong, but no one wants to blame. It's all gone cold, there's nothing left to gain. It's all so wrong, but who am I to say?
Gotta say, he really missed that note there. That kind of hurt my soul a little bit, just a little. To hear his voice crack when he was trying to drive power, that kind of sucked. And I get it, if it was part of the song, sure. But I don't know any singer that purposely cracks their voice like that. That's brutal. I love the piano too. All right. So, like I said, okay, so at the end there I did mention that I like the piano. Now that is because one of my favorite things for metal artists or pretty much any genre of music to do is to add orchestra to their music, and piano being a huge backbone to a lot of orchestra. Same with woodwinds and all that. I love it when metal musicians add any type of orchestra or anything that just seems off for metal, because it's that defining sound that really is like, why is that there? But it sounds so good. Anyway, I would give this like a 7 out of 10. I enjoyed it. It wasn't the most enjoyable because I felt like it was really going after emotions and stuff like that, and I'm down for that, but I've been hearing so many songs about depression lately. It makes me truly terrified for the world. Okay? And I know I look weird, guys. I'm like leaning over to talk to my my mic because I redid my setup, and this is the first recording when I've done my setup like this. So I'm trying to get used to it and adjust things as they need to be adjusted. Anyway, in general, this song was absolutely amazing. Taking my own emotions aside from it, because I'm truly worried about the world with the whole, like, every, like, 10th song I hear or every 5th song I hear is about depression or suicide. It's getting out of control, and it makes me worried. It makes me worried for the generations of the world, and so putting that aside, and I'm just going to look at it as a song and not one that spoke to me on a different level. So as a song, it was really good to hear. The drummer was doing an awesome job on throwing doubles and triplets into the song. I know a lot of people will argue that he didn't throw triplets in because they weren't that fast, but I do believe they were still called triplets. Any other people that play drums or know easily more about music than I do, please correct me if I'm wrong. Either way, he kept a steady tempo, and it was really heavy, and I love the sound that he has tuned his drums to. It's a heavier punch than most musicians, so I love that. The lead singer's voice in this was perfect for the emotion being pushed. It was really well done up until the point he tried to over-push his voice. Cracked his voice. That sucked. That to me was, at this point, he should know his range, and I can understand trying to push past it, but that crack, it sucks to hear somebody's voice do that. Either way, everything about this song, from the drummers to the singer to overall band comprehension, it was a really good song. The guitar solo there, just crisp. It was nice. And I don't know, I heard a certain part in it that threw me off. It was almost like, sorry, I got this. It's -50 out, guys. He did something with a couple of the notes that just made them sound a bit different, and it was really cool. It was like playing on, riding off of one note to another. It was really nice. Either way, this song, like I said, I would give it a 6 or 7 out of 10, and that's just based off of my personal preference. I am going to start leaving a rating for the song because I feel that I agree and like too many songs. And by me saying that, it really takes away from the reaction part of the video. So yes, I love all music. That is not going to change, but my levels of like vary. And I'm going to give you guys a out of 10 reading on the bands. I might start breaking it down into, like, 7 out of 10 lyricist, 8 out of 10 drummer, stuff like that, right? I might start breaking it down, and if you guys are interested, I have found a program where I can isolate specific parts of the song. So if there's a specific part that you guys want me to listen to of a song, let me know, because I can actually strip out everything else other than that part. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the first video in over a week. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Have yourselves a great night. Stay psycho.